What's going on, guys? I'm YST and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today, to join me for this one, we've got a very good friend of mine in Mr. Nubbids. How's it going, bro?
Hello everyone, it's YST and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video.
I was gonna try and say your one, but I'm just gonna completely bash it. Let's not do this on this fine Friday. But I guess in terms of today's video, I was thinking of, our most wanted champions, and that wasn't good enough for me. I wanted to spice it up, and I actually never let Nubs know what we're gonna be doing. So, if I just bring this up here, you might be thinking, why have you got silver up here, YST? There's some crazy stuff going on. So, the way we're going to be doing this one is we both have a balance of 100 million silver, all right? And if you choose a mythical, that's 200,000 from the bank balance, 150,000 if you choose a unity, 100,000 for any legendary, whether that be void or other affinities, and then 50k for an epic. However, a little bit of a curveball is you could choose an ancient, a void, or a mystery shard. And if you guess the rarity that comes out of that shard, you get to double the points of your chosen rarity that you're going to select. And yeah, that's how we're doing it.
Okay. So we have to spend 100 million each? It's going to take a while.
Oh, no, it wasn't supposed to be 100 million. It's my bad.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a lot.
No, 1 million silver. 1 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll have 10 copies of all the mythicals, please.
I think I was trying to write. I don't even know what I was trying to write. But yeah, 1 million is the goal. Yeah, that was the concept. But good you actually spotted that there, because people will be like, yo, this is going to be some 6-hour video. But I guess rules straightforward enough. You kind of memorize this so we can bring it down?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I think so.
I'll be noting it down anyway, and then we'll break down towards the end. And then you guys at home can let us know who had the best most wanted champions, if that's even a thing, because everyone's most wanted is different, right? And also, towards the end of the video, I know it's 2x ancients at the moment. Instead of separating it to do videos, me and Nubs will just summon all of my ancients at the end as well, for anyone that sticks around. So, cool. Do you want to kick us off here with your first champion? What are you spending your budget on? Remember, you've only got 1 million silver.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a mythical first, no question. So the double up, does that, like, if I guess the rarity, do I half the cost of the mythical, or I get 2 mythicals for the same price?
I guess you could half the cost or double your budget. So if you choose a mythical for 200,000, and then you now, I don't know, you guessed it right, maybe it can cost 100,000, or you can get 400,000 or something like that.
Will we try the guess first?
If you want to use your token from now, go by all means.
I'm going straight in.
Oh, wow.
I'm going straight in. Let's do a guess the rarity.
What shard do you want to use? Mystery, ancient, or void?
We're gonna do that. Let's pull a void shard for good luck. I'm gonna say it's a rare.
Ooh, on a 2x, you're feeling crazy right now, Nubs. Are you sure?
I'm certain.
All right, so
if I'm wrong, then you got yourself a better champion, and I'm happy. So it's a win-win.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Did Nubs get his special token? Oh, he got it.
I got it.
All right.
Nailed it.
So what do you want? Do you want an extra 200,000 points, or do you want half the points of your current champion in 200,000?
I'll get the extra 200k. That's twice.
All right. So your budget's gone up to 1.2 million. You're living life right now. Okay.
Oh, let's go. Okay, I'll take Galathier as my first, please.
Jeez. Let me know in the comments, by the way, guys. Is this a concept that you like? Because it's maybe something I can play on in the future. But let us know about your star stage. What are you liking about him?
Oh, I mean, what's not to like? He's great. He's like, he's the modern day Duchess. Is how I'd put it. He is that super dominant reviver, keeping your team alive. Yeah, so strong. Specifically for me as well, I have Fina. So for Chimera, Fina really comes online when you've got Star Sage, because you want a high elf, so she gets her extra turn and she cycles through stuff more quickly. But Star Sage, who's helping you stay alive there. You can use his Form 2 to complete a bunch of trials as well. He really opens up some trials with his Form 2 in Chimera. And yeah, with Fina, it's such a good combo. And then, of course, I mean, everybody knows how good he is in Arena, right? Yeah. He's insane in both of his base form is insane. And then his alternate form as well is incredible for locking out and buff stripping. And yeah, he's just such a phenomenal champion. So he would be my most wanted mythical. Oh. I think we're a bit the same sometimes, where we don't always want like the best of the best. We kind of like to experiment and explore. like just
Yeah.
all the sorts of different champs. But I'd take a Galathier. I'd settle for the best of the best with him.
Yeah, no, he's one that you can't disagree with. He is top tier. And whenever I'm facing him in live arena, I'm like, damn, do I ban him? Do I ban Amons? Like, there's just so many. But he's
Mhm.
always in the discussion for me of take him out there. I don't want to be dealing with it. All right, let me just pull out my wallet. How much do I want to spend right now? All right, I want to go for a faction unity first. So I'm going to spend 150,000. And
Oh, I knew it.
we're going for Tetsuya the Deliverer. And this is actually the
Oh
first
yeah.
time I'm speaking on this champion. Why wouldn't I want this dude on my account in 2025? And I said to Nubs, but when he first got revealed, I will. This is the first thing that will take me out of my spending strike. Is Tetsuya? I would go all in for this dude, like I did with Genzin all of those years ago. But I guess aside that, I did do some playtesting on the test server, and I
Mhm.
was absolutely gobsmacked from the damage potential coming out from all of his abilities, actually. And when I was doing it in the Demon Lord, as I guess the main theme of him is if you can increase the damage inflicted by this skill based on the difference between this champion's speed and the target speed, you can actually ramp it up to do some crazy damage. For example, in Arena, if you have him like super, super slow, and then you use like the 10-meter fills from his passive to incrementally make him stronger for his next attack, you can unleash some devastating numbers in Arena, but also other areas. I used him in Phantom Shogun, the Sand Devil. He was just one tapping. It was crazy stuff. So yeah, I guess the main thing is Shadowkin Faction Unity. I want it being my favorite faction, but also has a really good kit on paper. He's like a damage dealing on mans in a sense. If you unlock this 3 faction allies, right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems like he's got I didn't actually get a chance to test him on the test server because that's when I was away on holiday. But he seems like he is just insanely strong. Yeah. Just crazy damage potential. Yeah, I'm excited to see all the teams people are gonna put together
Yeah.
for this guy when they get him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be a ton of fun, man. I guess that was the more thing, just so much fun with this dude. I'm trying to like
Hmm.
math it out on the side, by the way, as well at the same time, so I can track what
Oh
we're
yeah.
doing.
Yeah, yeah, keeping track of the scores. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm keeping track of mine.
All right.
So I could.
Who we got next for
Okay.
your one?
Ooh, okay, okay. I'll pick a faction unity. I was actually gonna pick him as well, but
Okay.
I will snap up Volcanos from the Demon Spawn. I think this guy's crazy
I'm
good.
happy
So
that I chose Tetsuya first now, so I didn't get sniped. I'd have cried.
I was gonna try snipe him off you just to prank you.
Oh
But
no.
also I think he's incredible. But yeah, I think Volcanos is just a solid pick because I mean this guy is insane for arena. And I
Mhm.
think there's a bunch of demon spawn you can combo him with. Carnage, Lamassu, Commodus, if I got him at some point, Duchess, the Cheshire Cat, even Kaimars and stuff. Like there's so many
Yeah.
really strong combos for Arena. And then I'm thinking like for faction crypts as well. Slap him in with Assistia. Got great burns there, and I think he's just gonna absolutely destroy it. So yeah, I think for me, he is, the crazy OP. That passive is just crazy OP in arena. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I think he's probably the best PvP Unity overall because he doesn't need many demon spawn to function, and there's a few really good ones, so it's easy to build it.
Yeah, and he looks pretty badass, which is always a plus. How many
He's cool. Yeah.
unities do you actually have, by the way? Because I've got a grand total of 0.
I have 3. I've got Fina, and I've got 2 copies of the Ogren guy.
Oh, Vizug. Oh, damn.
Physic, yeah.
All right, so that's another 150k off your bank balance. How do you feel? Is your
Yep.
wallet feeling all right? So far?
Yeah, no, it's feeling good. I'm thinking about Epic now to balance out that 50k from picking a faction unity. So
Well, I'm interested
yeah.
in that one. For me, do I go with my mythical now? No, we're not doing the mythical right now. We're gonna go with Feedy Tilcrest from the Lizardman.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
over time, I'm pretty sure many of my viewers are aware I'm a big sucker for these Perfect Veil champions. I'm trying to collect them all like Ash and Pokemon.
Yeah,
But
fair. Fair.
yeah, I guess the main thing is increased resistance, Perfect Veil, and decreasing the cooldown of ally active skills is actually a really good combo. And once you start putting increased resistance in some teams like Chimera or the Hydra, 9 times out of 10, you ain't taking no debuffs, especially if you've got a decreased accuracy on the boss as well. And
Mhm.
yeah, AoE attack with block buffs and decreased speed and 10-meter fills. Like, this dude is just bonkers, man. I think he's one of the best void Legos for PvE in the game. And it could actually fit into some good PvP as well, depending on, like, siege or stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. He's really, really strong. Yeah. I kind of feel like I was underplaying him a bit when he came out, and like the comment section were all like, "But he's amazing. He's one of my most wanted champions." Like so many people are saying that he's one of their most wanted. So yeah, there you go. Good choice. It's a good choice. He's cool. I really like his design as well. I think
Something
he's
out of
pretty freaking
Jurassic
badass.
Park, right?
Yeah. It really reminds me of Battle for Azeroth, World of Warcraft.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone who played that, yeah, the Horde side, a lot of that sort of style. Yeah, sort of the golden Aztec-y dinosaurs. Yeah, it's cool.
He gives off that Necmo vibe, right? He's kind of
Yeah,
very
a bit of
similar
a
theme,
Necmo
yeah.
vibe for sure. Yeah, with Necmo's big old paddle.
Man, imagine getting hit over the head with that. My gosh.
Yeah. No, Necmo's really fast. He just waves it really fast, and it's a fan,
Yeah.
cools you down. Oh yeah. Okay, so I have a spare 50k floating around. Is there anything else that costs a 50k, or do I need
Well,
an epic
what you
to
could
combat?
do is, technically, you could go for another Unity, because that'll match up the
Ooh,
50k. You got 200k extra, remember? So
that's true. That's true. Oh, you know what? I could just go. Can I pick another mythical? I can do anything I want.
you got a budget. You spend it how you like, dude. You know, it's all open
All
for
right.
you.
Well, seeing as you reminded me of my two Vizigs, I think what better to put my two Vizigs and my Stock the Broken than Gizmak the Terrible. Let's go.
Ooh, he's pulling the
Become
trigger.
become the king of the Ogren tribes. This guy, he's just
I weirdly thought you
oh, go
always
on.
had Gizmak.
No, I've
Oh,
got two Vizigs.
oh, maybe that's how I got mistaken with
Yeah.
that.
If you squint, you're like, that's Gizmak. Oh no, wait, no,
It's like,
that's the second Vizic.
yeah, that's definitely, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously this guy, I think he's got huge potential in PvE with the Form 1. Placing burns, exploding. He brings a ton of buffs for the team as well, and debuffs too. Like, he's just great. And yeah, then obviously in Arena, he can come in. He can blow up Stone Skin, which is great. He can swap to Form 2, and he's a constant damage threat in Form 2. Really tanky as well. I think he's just he's a beast. And specifically because I've got Vizig, and Vizig is interacting with those HP burns, and I really enjoy Stock the Broken as well with
Mhm.
his AoE poisons, and he gets better with burns. I think the three of them together, incredibly strong team. Even could have some fun potential for ripping through some teams in Arena, right? Like blow up the Stone Skin with Gizmak, and then blow them up with poisons from Stock and
Yeah.
Vizig. That would be really sick. So yeah, I'll put Gizmak in. I've got the extra 200k, so I'm spending it on the Gizmak.
Yeah, Gizmak's a
And I'll
good
go more
one.
budget next pick. Next pick will be more budget.
Gosh.
I'm just being honest. Okay, I'm being honest with
Yeah.
my most wanted here so far.
Man, your silver's getting rinsed right now, but man, do I
Yeah.
pull the trigger on my mystery shard? I'm kind of feeling it, because I was going to go for a mythical. Oh, nice little mug there. Nice.
Mm.
Custom.
Yeah. I think my sister got us this for Christmas,
Mhm.
and I was like, "This is really nice." And then Gary turned around and was like, "I hate this mug. It's a horrible mug. It's my favorite mug. So I'll use it and I'll like it. I
Oh,
think it's sweet."
that's funny.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go for my mythical. I'm going to do what you did. I think that was the best thing
Yep.
to do.
It's the play.
Ah, man. Which one do I go for?
I'm trying to think of what mythical you're going to pick as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Voids as oh man. I feel like Mystery's a good shout though, because commons. What's the best odds here?
Mhm.
That we have to mathematically think like Saf. Like, which one are we
Mhm.
gonna 74% is looking pretty good to me, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for an ancient. I'm gonna call for a rare.
Yeah, that's the play.
Oh gosh.
It's
Please.
83%.
I need the extra
That's the best you
budget.
can.
Yes!
Oh, you got it. You
Yes,
got
we
it.
got it. All
All
right.
right.
We're locked in. We're locked in. I'm gonna increase my
Woo!
budget.
You were sweating there.
I was, because I'm due for a legendary, so yeah, scary one. All right, so the mythical that I'm gonna go with, Commodus. That's my most wanted. Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually having a little look around, and usually I'm just going for looks and stuff like that. I've always wanted Mesamo Luperfang. She might pop up later on, but
I always thought you had her. I guess
oh
because she was she was your card, right?
yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
think I've got
thinking.
it on my desk. Oh, I do have it. There we go.
I lost mine.
So, fun fact, guys, for anyone that's maybe new to the game or hasn't seen it, when Mythicals are first released, myself, Nubs, and a few other creators got like some cards in the post. to reveal it to the community, and this was Mezimel. So ever since I got this card, it was like destined. I need it, you know. But yeah, I think for me, I'm a big fan of bomb champions in this game. I find myself using Nishak Verminlord a lot in stuff like Live Arena, but also when I was making a strategy for Bommel, and I just instantly just loved bomb champions. And you know what better one than Commodus? I think every time I faced him, I've been nuked to the ground, and it's about time that I did it to somebody else, and that's the main reason why I want this dude. But yeah, you know, stealing Termite, which is cool. We've got removing all buffs from enemies with block active skills. There's just lots
That's
to
such
like
a
about this
strong move.
champion. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think people underestimate that A2 in his base form. It's incredible. It's you know, it's very much like what Galathier does
Yeah.
to you. It's very strong. So like yeah, like you've got the threat of him if you don't lock him out, he can just do that. And like if you put up block debuffs or something, he can then rip it off, block active skills, and leave you vulnerable to swap to form too. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool.
What does he looks like oh, who does he look like from Disney in this form? Is it Hades? No, wait. Am I going crazy here?
Yeah, he did.
There's
He's
someone I'm thinking about. Oh, damn. Just lost my mind.
uh maybe the big octopus girl from Little Mermaid is a bit like that combined with
Oh, I don't know. Guys, oh, let me know.
Joker.
I feel like there's one obvious Disney character that he just instantly reminds me of, but the name slipped my head. There we go. Commodus, definitely my number one. And, you know, he's basically for free for me because we got an extra 200k, right? Living life right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, do I want a faction unity or do I want an epic? That's tough.
It is a tough one
Uh,
because +4 epics is definitely something that we're chasing, right?
yeah. Okay, you know, I will pick a legendary and I'll think about that more. So I'll spend
Okay.
it's 100k for a legendary, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going for one that you have that I would really like, which is Marishka.
Oh, I never seen that one coming. All right.
Oh, well, there you go. I mean, Mariska is insanely strong, right? She's so good. But I think particularly for Siege, because she's got such an incredible speed aura
Yep.
for Siege, and she's just like a queen of defense teams as well because of her passive that protects you
Yep.
from bombs and burns. I guess poisons as well, but there's not many for it. And then you know she has probably the best heal and shield in the game.
Yep.
Her A1 is incredible. Yeah, I think she's phenomenal, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I think she is an easy slot in to any arena defense team on anyone's account. Easy slot in to make a go second team way more powerful. She'd
Hmm.
be really good for me to counter bombs in live arena, and yeah, just incredible support in general. So I'm picking
I'm quite guilty of not using her enough, you know.
her. I don't
Yeah.
believe it.
I really like Marishka. I just don't find myself. Maybe I need to sit there, reinvest in a really top tier build, and just go for it. Like,
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
yeah, she is really really good though. I'm just awaiting Taras. You know, I really.
Oh,
So I guess if you had the choice, Marishka or Taras, you'd choose Marishka, right? Is that
it's a tough one. I would yeah, I think so. Yeah. Like he's good for arena. She's better for arena than he is. He's
yeah,
better with her. In arena, that like the combo is very strong, but individually she's more useful for arena. But he then is an absolute monster for things like Hydra as well. It's so
yeah?
much damage in the buff extension. But yeah, I'd go for her as being a bit more versatile.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting, cool. I actually
Hmm.
thought you was gonna say Pharaoh for a second, but
Wow, we'll
well, he's
see.
probably
There's
coming
still
up.
time,
He's
bro.
still got some budget there, you know.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So next one for me, I don't think anyone would expect me to say this one. Maybe you would, but I want Narcissus.
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
that's a good pick.
Narcissus
That's a good pick.
is definitely up there for me, and the reason is it's the main reason I went for Ancora at the start. And you know, over time, I found that Ancora is still very good as a standalone champion. But, you know,
Mhm.
once you start pairing them together, Army of Two style, they're just wrecking down arena teams. So yeah, I just, you know, it's that, was it A2? Yeah, this one here absolutely just wipes me out every time. And similar to the Commodus, I want to do that to somebody else. So yeah, just for damage arena. You know, I'm looking for some stronger
Mhm.
PvP nukers as whenever I'm in live arena, I always have myself in a problem where if my Harima gets banned, I'm struggling for a second best, you know? I've got
Yeah, that
I've
makes
got
sense,
some
yeah.
really good supports in terms of damage dealers. You know, I'm looking at like Kandrafons and stuff, you know, or
Oh, jeez.
Nishaks and yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, Nishak is great. He's very good. Kandrafan, that's an
Hey, don't
old
speak
school
about
pick.
my boy Candy though. I like Candy. Yeah, it's my
Yeah, he's not bad. Yeah, he can just A1 people down. It's decent.
Do you know, some people,
All right.
if I show you my build for I'm sorry, I'm just typing this in here. So I spent 100k on this one. Yeah, my build on Candy is so old school, right? And I'm never gonna change it for the whole life of this game. So where is he? So we've still got him in Swift Parry.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro.
And he no wait, there's a reason for this, all right?
Okay.
I've got a grand goal in life to have a Swift Parry build with a whopping 400,000 crit
Whoa.
damage. And we're close. We're getting there. Yeah, that's my goal with Candy.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But he's like a secret weapon though. He does smack in this build. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he smacks. That's true. That's true.
All right.
Um,
We go next to.
all right. You know what? You talked me into it. I'll take the Taras to go with that Marishka, please.
Oh, he's sniping it. There we go.
Doubling it up. Why not? If you can get the most OP couple in raid, why not get the most OP couple in raid? Like, the thing that is so crazy to me about Taras Marishka, like, consider they are still, after all of the power creep in the game, not even power creep, power surge, after how much stuff has got so much more insane in the last couple of years, they're still super good. Like, how OP they were when they came out, it's just insane. They were so far beyond anything. They were like 2025, even 2026 tier champions back when, was it 2022 or something? Like, it was 2021, mate. I don't even know, for a long time. But they're still obviously incredibly good. I think the combo of them together is insane. Like, the A2 counterattack from Taras is just so OP. It's a really good counter pick against Marius as well. Because Marius is doing AoEs every time and Taras just one-shots him every time. It's kind of gross. Taras is also like now one of the absolute best damage dealers for Hydra. He just does incredible damage. He scales up so high with his A3 in particular. And like, and he's just insanely tanky. So I think he'd be a great pick. Just bam. If I've got that Marishka, I mean, like, you want the Taras to go with her.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah.
That's a good pick. Do you know, I'm just trying to tally up here. So we both have 1.2 million with our mystery shard. So so you're on 200,000, 350, 450, 550.
I spent 750.
750. And I'm on what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550. All right.
Yeah, I've got 450 left.
I'm gonna start blowing the budget. Here we go.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Big. Go big.
I'm gonna go for, oh man, I just spoke. There's one that I really want. No, do you know what? That's the whole point of this video. It's not who's the best. It's who the heck do we want. I want Nell Blackteeth.
I actually like that pick a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I dig it.
I don't think she gets the respect she deserves. I don't even think there's like, since her release, have you even seen anybody speak about Nell? I don't think anyone has, right? Really?
No, I haven't seen anyone speak about her. I've fought her a couple of times in arena, and she's been actually pretty darn good. So I can't remember who it was. It was one of my viewers, and they were chatting to me on Discord about her as well. But yeah, she's actually pretty decent. Like, she gets up some poison, swaps to form 2, and does a big, massive nuke. And I like poison. It's fun, and she's like the best poison champ in arena. I think she's a really fun pick, man. I think she's really fun.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing for it. It's just fun. I think she's one of my favorite looking ones, if not the favorite looking mythical that's coming in the game. Like, look at this. That is freaky. I just love it, man. But yeah, for all the things that you mentioned, you know, we got some nice true phase and stuff, and all of the poison manipulation, right? Which form was that in? It was in the base form.
So in form 1, she puts out poisons with her passive. So it's like a Volcanos.
Oh, that was
thing.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's cool, man. Decreased defense and weaken is actually something I'm lacking on my account. Like, I've got Lydia. I don't even think I've got another AoE decreased defense and weaken, like in one champion.
Did you pull Sissia recently?
I did. Oh no, maybe I did. Yeah, that was the second one I got. So
okay, yeah.
I guess the more I can layer that is pretty cool for stuff like Curse City or Siege or whatever that may be. But I think the main thing is I just like the aesthetics of the champ, man. I just want the champ to have fun with. Yeah.
That's totally allowed. Yeah, I mean, she's super cool.
All right, so Nell has take off 200k from the budget. That was my free mythical guaranteed event. All right, next up.
Oh, okay. So I have 450k left. I have to decide how I spend that 50. So do I go for an epic, or do I go for another faction unity? Oh, that is.
Or you could just blow the whole load on epics. You have like 10 epics.
Just stack up on epic. I'm assuming the epic would be like just push them to +4, just like straight up, I guess. You know what? No, let's go faction unity.
Okay.
Let's do a faction unity. I bet whatever the Sylvan Watcher faction unity is going to be. No, I can't do that. I will say the one that I would most want. You know what? Screw it. Seeing as I just picked Taris and I just picked Marishka, screw it. Let's go for Aislinn as well.
Oh,
Why not?
he's going for the whole Bannerlords here. Oh no, that's Andra. Wait.
Yeah, I do have Androck already, so I could build a really cool Bannerlord team. Yeah, Aislinn is Bannerlords. He's the faction unities.
Oh, I was looking at mythical for a second. I'm going crazy. Here he is. All right.
Yeah. So why the heck not? He's I could have picked a Teox. Maybe I should have picked a Teox. But I'm going with this guy just because I've picked Haris Marishka.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great combo for like a Bannerlord team in Siege. And yeah, he's simple enough. Really, he's just makes your team super tanky. He's got some fun faction unity stuff. Makes you immune to CC. Yeah. I think he's one that might see a bit more. The more that the two big pieces of content that are coming up: hard faction wars and more siege stuff. Like they're the two best areas for this guy. So yeah,
it's
crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy how you see how we used to always be like, well, he's good for faction wars. Now it's like he might damn well be good for faction wars because of the hard mode, right? So
yeah.
So that's definitely, it's actually interesting. I'm actually quite excited for that. How are you feeling about the new faction wars coming in?
Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it could be super fun, right?
I reckon it's gonna be so damn hard, I could see it.
I think it's gonna be incredibly hard. And I think the 3-star things are gonna be incredibly specific. And like it's gonna like people are saying, I saw a bunch of comments saying it will suck if it's locked to one champion to clear 3 stars on a specific stage. Unfortunately, I think at the start I would expect that that there might easily be a faction, and I don't know, you need block damage for a stage, right? And it's like there's only one champ that can do it. That's it. I could easily see that happening. And then I think, in 6 months, in a year, that's probably the timeline they're looking at to give you more options. But I would be shocked if there are multiple options for all the faction wars on launch.
I agree, yeah.
Yeah. It's like Fire Knight Hard. They brought that out and it was like, but there's no freeze champions. I think it's going to be that sort of vibe.
They're just going to dangle the carrot, here's your faction wars. This is how you beat it, guys. Like, come and get it. Come have a little nibble. Yeah, I can see it. All right, faction unity. Is there anyone else that I would want? I don't know, I don't think faction unity doesn't really spurt in my head because I've never pulled one. You also have on my list here. Let me just go back to my legendaries, my actual list that I had going on, and I'll think about that. I'm going to go Cheshire Cat, and you taught me to this one.
Next pick. Okay, you snapped him up. That's a great pick. Yeah.
Mr. Smiley himself. Look at this.
Yes.
Imagine when you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like this, you wake up, you're like, oh shit, Cheshire Cat at the end of your bed. I'll piss myself.
Well, I tell you, Fia, my little puppy, she's a bit like that because she's small, but she's got the big head and all the teeth. Like, nom nom. Want to bite.
You should get like a cool picture, some scary one. So I guess you spoke me into this recently. I forgot we were speaking about re-rating on some of the champions on the website and stuff, trying to keep up to date. And Cheshire Cat was one that we brought up, right? All comes down to damage multipliers around the board. Mentioned very good for Arena, good for Hydra. The A1 turns into AoE, and I just think you'd be a really good, useful damage dealer for my account in this day and age, and a lot of fun, right? For stuff like Hydra as well.
Yeah, like I messaged YST guys. I said, YST, I'm a big fan of pussy. And he said, yeah, the Cheshire Cat, yeah? And I was like, yeah, of course that's what I mean.
Are you sure? I thought you was a big fan of giant cocks from your last video.
I am a fan of giant cocks as well. They're my 2 favorite things in the world.
Did you like my... I sang happy birthday to you. I sang happy birthday to you in your recent video. You see it?
Yeah, I did see that. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, I already have a giant cock, but I don't have to...
A full transparency, guys. By giant cock, we mean this dude before we get demonetized out here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But yeah, no, Cheshire Cat, he's brilliant and he's really fun as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great pick. Okay.
Yeah. So how much budget you got left?
300K. I have 300K left. I'm leaning towards mythical and a legendary.
Okay, I'm going for the big boys.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'm not going to go for the most OP mythical. I'm going to go for the new one because I think she's just quite cool. I'm going to go for Theodosia.
Oh, that was one that was on my list. Lovely,
okay,
lovely.
So she's undead.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I would certainly. I've already picked Galathier. I'd much rather Galathier for Arena, but I think Theodos is just going to be. She's fun. You can never go wrong with a Reviver, and yeah, she's actually really cool for PVE and Form 2. She's got a lot of protected debuffs, which is unique. There's not many champs that can do it, and her passive in Form 2 is easy to sleep on as well. She's a sleep champ, but doing up to 25% more damage based on the enemy's turn meter. Now, I mean, you're not often going to be doing 25, but that's going to be pretty consistently like a 10%,
Yeah.
Easily. It's quite a significant damage boost. So, yeah, I think she's actually pretty sick. I don't think I feel like Galathier is overpowered, probably. Not to the point that I want to nerf a Galathier. But, I think that he's on another level than her, but I think she's still really, really good. And that sort of appeals to me. Like, awesome design, interesting and fun character to play around. Probably lots of different ways to build her too. Yeah, I think she'd just be a really fun champ to have. So I'm going to say her.
Yeah, she's really, really good. And I know that whenever I always mention like the power creep with Duchess Lilitu, and this is it. Like the one thing that I really wish that Duchess would have was like a turn meter within her passive or her revival skill, and she's bringing it, and HP, and unkillable, and perfect veils, and cleanse. It's stone skin on herself. It's crazy stuff. So yeah, I agree. She's a really good one. Let me just top up your list here. Oh man, how do I spell this? Theodosia. What a name. Yeah, was it 200k? Yeah. So you're down to your. You've got pennies left, Nubs. You got pennies.
I have 100k. I've got one pick to round out my list. I could go for 2 epics, but I'm not. I'm gonna go for 1.
Yeah.
Legendary. I've got to pick carefully though. I'm gonna be looking through the list while you're going there. There's a couple that instantly spring to mind. Anyway, I'll let you go first if you don't snap them up first.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I'm not going to put Mesmo on there because I just know Raid is just it's going to come to my account one day. So that's kind of guaranteed, right? I'm joking. I wish. Man. Which mythicals do I'm just thinking, is there one that really stands out to me when I click through the factions? We're going to get Embrace. Crix is a good one.
I'm excited for Embrace, I'll say.
Yeah, how close are you now?
I think... I'll double check. I think I'm on 94 as of today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on 94. So I think if I'm lucky, 1 more week.
Nice. And you got Lamasu as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun. I've been building her up recently.
But, yeah, and you can build her lots of ways too. She's fun for sure.
Yeah. So I guess it's only right that if I was going to choose another mythical, this dude... Do you know what's such a shame though that I'd say about Toshiro? He's so damn good in this base form. Do players like this is look at it, it's like Raiden, and look at that mask, man. I need it. So badass, man.
I feel like they should definitely buff this form, maybe make it more arena focused, and that could be quite cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I understood the idea of what they wanted to do. They wanted kind of like the ultimate Hydra monster in a sense, I think was what he was released to do anyway, because he decreased speed and leech, and then the leech enables the stuff from his base form, right? Because he grows.
Well, he places leech in its base form anyway. But...
So decreased defense, leech, sets himself up, extra hits on enemies under 2 or more debuffs, which they're gonna be. And then this one here could just grow over time and just do crazy damage, and over the run, he's one of the best damage dealers for Hydra in the game. So I guess for that reason alone, I would really like him. But secondly, Shadowkin, gotta add it to the Pokedex. Is there any other areas that he really, really shines, like Chimera or something? I'm not seeing it yet.
Oh, yeah. No, he's really strong for Chimera. Yeah. I think he can, in theory, be the best damage dealer for that.
Well, we're living life right now in the Shadowkin. We've got Tetsuya, Toshira's going on.
The Shadowkin is strong, man. It's strong.
All right, so are we both down to our final 100Ks now? Is that where we're at?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
We are. Okay. Oh, man, this is tough, because it all comes down to this. Okay. This is, it's not easy. I can tell you, I've got a few honorable mentions I could throw in. I was definitely looking at Odin.
Yeah.
Queen of Hearts as well. They're definitely tempting, spicy. Senna was probably second place. She was way up there for me.
I'm surprised you never mentioned Senna, actually. She's really, really good.
I was really thinking of Senna. I just sort of figured, because I picked up the Galathier to go with the Fina. I'm like, that will do. That's pretty good.
You can be greedy with this, you know.
I could. Yeah, I'll go with the one that I think it's just, I'll go with Senna. I'll pick
yes,
Senna.
you spoke him into it.
Yeah. Well, I was going to pick another dwarf. If we go one to the right of her, I was going to pick Arnon.
Oh, he was actually one I was contemplating too from that playtest we did. Remember when he first released?
He has so much damage. He's got a great passive. He's really fun. I know a lot of people in my clan use him a ton in arena. And he's an absolute beast. He's so good. So he would be really fun. Yeah, I think he's one of the more fun nukers to have on your team, and he's a horrible nuker to play against. But I'll go with Senna instead. I think
feel like that bad friend. You know when you're like at a casino and you're gonna put all your money on red, and then I've told you to put it all on black. This is your last money, and now you've lost it all. Not really, but
maybe, yeah. The comment section like, Nub, if you hadn't listened to IST at the end,
you could have won.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, Senna, I mean, like, what else? She's top tier for Chimera, and I think just super fun. Just turbocharging your turn meter is always really fun.
Yeah,
I do have the Androck to go with her as well, which is an insane combo. And I've got the 2 dwarf mythicals too, so she would fit in well with like an all dwarf team. But yeah, I think she's just super fun. Just turn meter boosting like crazy, increased speed, reviver. Yeah, I think she's an easy pick, actually. I'm happy you talked me into it. It makes sense.
She is, like, as someone that's like on my account right now, just for anyone that might have pulled a champion and underestimating a bit, she's in my she was in my Finite Hard 10 team. I actually changed it. Another video will be coming out for that, but I shared that team with Nubs. Pretty cool. But yeah, Finite Hard, really good for any kind of dungeon. She's in my main Nightmare Chimera team or Ultra Nightmare, Nightmare Hydra team as well. Like, you name it, she's in some of the best teams on my account, and I honestly think she's the best turn meter jump in the game, or speed manipulator.
Yeah.
I genuinely do.
Yeah,
she's really good.
Agreed. Yeah, she's insane.
All right, let me just note send it onto your list.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how does it feel being broke? I'm down to my final 100k as well, to be honest.
I know. I'm looking over I'm sure we'll go over them at the end, but I'm pretty happy. I mean, I did a couple of spicy picks towards the end.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I'm very happy. I picked up, if I got all those champs, I tell you, I would be very happy this year. That would be great.
Can you imagine if every single legendary pool looking forward this year is actually in the order you summoned today? That would be fun.
Ooh, yeah, I'll take it.
I was on the edge of Gwendolyn. It's a champion I've always wanted, but mainly for looks. I don't really need the champion. I think I'm going to go for Queen of Hearts.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good pick.
For one, we're going to win this year in the free-to-play series. So, middle fingers to the other team and the slacker over here who left. Oh, gosh. Yep. Queen of Hearts. I'm actually feeling it right now. Do you know, towards the end, I'm like, damn, how long left? 2 weeks. I'm like, gosh, I can't do this anymore. But yeah, Queen of Hearts. Ally attacks, always a huge fan. That's really cool. And decreasing the cooldown of the off with their heads, which is the A2. And this is the main thing. Only champion in the game that brings Death Brand. And I think it's a really powerful debuff, enabling that block revival on enemies that's under it, but also true fear on all enemies in the same skill. I just think she's a really good Void champion. Ally attack, good crowd control, Death Brand, A1 decreased defense, because why not? No chance, just does it on everyone. Love it.
Yeah, her passive is crazy for arena, like crazy. No cooldown. She's just getting extra turns left, right, and center. And again, that A2 is so good for arena. Yeah, she's nutty. Really is.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right, Nubs. I think that's our wallet blown for today. Let's have a quick look at the little. Oh, is it this one? No, it's this one. There we go. So this is the grand reveal, I think. There we go. We have to add on the final total there. So if the maths is correct, I think am I 1.2 million as well? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm on 1150. I got 50k left.
Oh, you got 50k.
Oh, all right. Let's quickly. I think I didn't choose another Unity, right? So.
Okay. Yeah, I chose 2 Unities and I had 3 Mythicals.
All right, let's have a quick look. Which plus forward would I want, just to add on? Oh man, I've got the plus forwards here. Sea Choke. There we go. That's the one.
It's a good pick.
Sea Choke. Let's turn him to a plus 4. I think that'll be 50k. At least we got a little epic on the board today. Why not? And what
Yeah,
happened
yeah, yeah.
here? The Hulk is looking all weird. There we go.
The Hulk does that, man.
All right, so this is it, guys. So Nub Raids came through with Starsage Galathier, Vulcanus as his faction unity, and Gizmak, Marishka, Taras, Aesolin, Theodosia, and Senna. And then that is it,
How,
right? I missed one, I think.
sorry?
Did I miss one? No.
No, that was it. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
But yeah, how do you feel about my picks overall? Like my feeling for me is I'm really happy with all of them. I think Aislinn and Theodosia are the controversial ones. Like, I could have gone like Teox and Nice or something.
Yeah.
So those ones I'm like, they're a bit spicier. They're more for fun and going with some of the other picks I had. But then I'm really happy with the other ones. Like, I'm really happy with those.
Yeah, I think you had a really good line. I think the comment section, you guys let us know. And also, let us know your maybe top 5. If you had 1,000,000 silver in the same kind of theme, let us know in the comments what kind of champions you would have chose. But also, who won between me and Nubs? Which lineup would you rather have in this day and age? That'd be interesting as well.
Yeah. How are you feeling about You've got a good selection as well.
I'm happy with this. Like, I've always wanted to play Feedy. Tetsuya, obviously, Shadowkin. Comedis, always wanted one. I've only got one mythical in Gallius, so...
Yep.
Nell, I would be more than happy to pull Nell as my second mythical. I know she's not the best, but a lot of fun to play with. And Toshiro, I'm really happy with this. And who wouldn't want to see Hulk, right?
Yeah. I'm very jealous of the Tetsuya. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with him when he becomes available for people to actually pull.
Yeah.
He seems kind of crazy. Yeah. The only one I actually wouldn't want on your list, funny enough, that's a bit controversial for me, would actually be the Toshiro. Well, I think he's really badass. I'm like, I've got Ninja. My Ninja's really good. Like, I'm happy enough with the Ninja. Now, Toshiro's better, but I'm like, I would actually, from your list, I personally, for me, and I probably wouldn't recommend it to people, but, I would actually rather have the Nell than the Toshiro.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Like, because she's just more unique. She's doing something more unique. So I think it's fun. I like the mythicals. I'm back. I like the mythicals just for a bit of just the fun of it,
Yeah.
And yeah.
No, I agree. That's for me. I'm not really. I've never have been a competitive PvP player. So like, whenever I pull champions, I really don't give a damn like too much about it. But if one does happen to be good for PvP, of course I'll build it. But it's never my main thing. But all right, as promised, guys, we're summoning our shards. We're not breaking it into 2 videos today. So I've got loads of stuff to be doing this weekend. But all right, who do you reckon? Are we going to pull one of the ones that we just spent our money on?
Yeah, of course. Here it comes.
Did you get lucky? I don't want to ruin your video, but did you get lucky in your one?
No. No, I didn't.
No.
But it's fine. I got the event. Actually, I actually had not legendary, but epic luck. Yeah, you guys have to see the video to see it, but I was like, it actually blew my mind a little bit. But yeah, you'll have to see.
Also, while we're doing this, you just want to let viewers know what we're doing over on your channel.
Oh,
I didn't have her. That's cool. Oh, nice.
Cool.
Nice. I've always wanted Queen Eva.
You wanted Mezamel. That's budget Mezamel right there.
Yeah, no, she's really, really good. And do you know what the main thing is? It was for Amius.
Okay.
I wanted an A1 chain heal reduction for one of the rotations, and she really... I was like, damn, if only I had a Queen Eva. But here she is, man. And that's really, really good. I'm happy with that. And the block revive as well, if you can time that on one of the forms so they don't metamorph, is actually really good as well. So, yeah. Oh, cool. I didn't expect that. But yeah, what are we doing over on your channel? Sorry. We got excited.
I got Grim, who's like the graphic design guru from hellhades.com, an editor, video editor and stuff like that. Got him to do up some Mount Rushmores of roles in Raid. So like, if there was a Mount Rushmore of attack champions in Raid, who would be on it? I have excluded mythicals.
Yeah.
But for legendaries and some epics in there too. Yeah. Who are the most iconic champions for each role? Like the most iconic defense, HP, attack, support, that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be looking at that. Yeah, we'll see what you make of it.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I've actually got no prep for this one, so I'm actually diving into the deep end, and I'm sure it'll be a ton of fun. All right, please, can we get another Lego here? Final 2. Come on, we got this. How much points is for this champion chase, by the way? I should have looked before I started summoning.
3,500.
Yeah, we've probably topped it off in this amount of shards, right?
Yeah, are you on track to get the fusion?
Yeah, I was waiting for Fire Knight to start.
Oh yeah, it started. Dungeon Divers is
Not
up
Fire Night.
to
I was waiting for Dungeon Divers to coincide with the Fire Night. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, we're
yeah.
a bit
Cool.
short. Damn. All right. Void Shard
Do you
time.
have any of the epics to fuse? You'll get loads of points there.
No, I already summoned.
Okay.
Do you know, I'm running. It's actually a problem for me. Is do you know champion training of what's it called champion training tournaments and events? I've run out of champions that I want to rank up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what? I'm just ranking up food, man, and I'm like, damn. Let me just do the epics and stuff as you know.
I'm reaching that point as well where I'm like, I will legit run out of unique champions to level up soon enough. Probably this year. I'll have all of them at 6-star. So then it's gonna be, I think, leveling, probably getting food up to 6-star, and then feeding the 6-stars as chickens. Like, gonna be that's the whale problem.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it pretty much. I think it's just
Close
loading
enough.
in. Yeah, do we just sometimes it just doesn't load. Do you know what?
Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah.
No, see, you keep saying red dot. Where's the red dot coming from? Oh, it is, see. Oh no, it's not.
No, you have
That's
to
because I've
claim
not
the other
claimed
reward.
it. Oh, we're like,
Yeah. Oh, you're
see,
really
there we go.
yeah, there you are.
Yeah, I'll do
You
that
get
with
easy.
mysteries. I'd have to waste my secrets. I'm being a good boy,
Yeah,
Nubs.
easy.
All right, guys. On that note, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you head over to Nubbids' channel and subscribe to the legend as well. And good luck to anybody summoning over this weekend and all of that good stuff. We'll see you on a video soon. Peace.